beautiful out here. It's lovely. It's important to take a look around and see what we can learn from nature and our universe, really. It teaches us one very important lesson: entropy. Now, essentially what it means is high energy goes to low energy places. Hot things wants to become cold. High potential wants to go to low potential. Order into chaos. And it's really important to remember that lesson because it happens all through the universe. We don't get away from it. Our society, our lives, all governed by these rules. And it's down to the passing of time and things like that, and just the probability that things are more likely to become chaotic than remain ordered. And it teaches us a very important thing when it comes to things like training and building our knowledge and our work ethics and how we get a job done. It teaches us that to maintain order and to keep things steady and organised, then we have to put energy in. And if we don't, then it's going to need more energy later to get it back to where we want it. Now, think about that. Your van, is it a mess? Is it a mess because every time you went to put something back, you didn't really expend much energy in doing that? And now you're in a situation where it's going to take half the day to tidy it up. When you're doing a job and you've got little dog ends knocking about, pick them up, because expending a tiny little bit of energy there is going to prevent a lot of energy later. Are you learning a subject? Well, if you revise a little bit every night, then it's no drama and it stays in your head, and an exam is a doddle. It's a technique that I learned after doing martial arts, actually, because they talk about the same thing, but in a slightly different way. They talk about Buddhism, and I'm not really into that, but the message I picked up. And it means that you can pretty much learn anything if you just keep applying a little bit of energy input each time. So, for all my electrical students, it's all about a little bit of energy each day. That's it. Otherwise, expect to be putting a lot of energy in at the end of the tunnel or just before an exam in a mad panic. The logbook, very similar. You've got to keep it up. You've got to keep gathering evidence. And then it's not such a drama at the end. And your Am2, you can practice Am2 stuff anytime. Get yourself some SWA glands and some tube and just practice. 2-way intermediate should be easy by the third year. S-plan, not something that's hard to learn if you're just putting in this little bit of time each day. So, pay attention to what the nature and universe tells us, because it's all good stuff.